It's only one round. I think that's 30-second rest. I'm gonna hit it again. It's just like a little freestyle. It gets in shape. These are only 12-ounce clothes, so we'll wear the 16s to finish up. Just doing a couple of rounds. I call this getting ready to fight Mike Tyson. It gets you in shape. I'm 60. Mike's 55. I'm in better shape physically and mentally, I think. Only because I gave it up when I was 30. My last fight was on the undercard of Holyfield versus Foreman. I fought just before they fought. I didn't do so good, but I had the flu. That messes with your head when you get tired like that. That's 2 rounds. 3-minute rounds. I'm 60. That's the first time I've ever done that. And I could see, or I could feel my brain is, your brain starts going, what are we doing now? But it helps. I was like, your brain starts aching a little bit. It's gotta be good for it. Just another workout from JoePractice in my basement. Check us out on the web, JoePractice.com. I'm selling my hit ropes. Oh, now we're talking about it, hit ropes. When that hits again, I'll do another round on the hit rope. It's the hit rope right there. Right there. I invented it when I went to the Olympic Training Center in 1982 when they showed us how to knock someone out. I said, what could I use to would be like a chin? They came up with a hip rope. So I have 2. There's one chin and one hard area, but we're going to just use this like a chin. What's good about this, it doesn't make any noise. And you can hit it like a speed bag. I'm thinking if I get the opportunity to spar Mike Tyson next summer on the 4th of July, my Uncle Eddie's birthday, that'd be awesome. So what this series is just getting ready to fight Mike Tyson. I'll just show you how I'll get ready for it. Right now, I'll tell you, I'm 60. My arms are a little bit weary from that right there. So these, I give you 2 ropes and a bunch of hangers. I'm waiting to get my new packaging done and my new labeling. That's in the works right now, but these are going to be 25 for 2. You can use one for like whipping and stuff like that. Jump, practicing in doorways. You can hit it with a baseball bat or a golf club. All right, that's a quick basement workout. It's a hip rope, and that's a medium-sized venom bag using 16-ounce gloves the last round. And that last round was that 3rd round on the hip ropes. Hip ropes is $25. I have a patent for those. We sell them all kinds for golf and baseball and whatnot, just doing reps. I mean, that's how you get good at something. You just have to rep the shit out of it, or, excuse my language, rep it over and over and over again. So anyway, Smoking Joe. This is my channel, JoePractice. I try to encourage people to get out there and do stuff. I'm getting really good at golf, I think. And with this series, getting ready to fight Mike Tyson, I tell my friends, I go, who am I going to get ready to fight? My friend John Ahern. I do. No, really, seriously. I'm 60. I feel like I actually haven't fought in 30 years. But what the crazy part about this is, I fought on the undercard of Holyfield Foreman, and I was doing awesome up until that time. It was like a last minute. I was supposed to fight a kid out in on the undercard of Razor Ruddock and Tyson, and that fight got bumped. And then they got me last minute on this Holyfield Foreman undercard. And yeah, just bad luck, or maybe it was good luck. I had the flu and just off. But I did write a story called "So You Want to Be a Fighter," and Bert Sugar put it in his magazine, Boxing Illustrated. Yeah, and that was awesome. So he put a picture of myself in there in a boxing stance, and put a picture of my wife and I before our son was born, and then a picture of my son and I, which was really, really cool. So I gave it up after that. I thought I was gonna maybe start up again, but I started my company, Old Fashioned Construction. I'm a contractor. I've always been doing that. I've done that as long as I've been fighting. My boxing career my fighting career started in Mortartown, New York. My father was a Marine, and he decided he was going to move the family up there, and then he dumped us. And it was like open season on Smoking Joe. Yeah, it was crazy. So yeah, so I started fighting up there. I was like five. Like what 5-year-old's fighting to save his life? I mean, it was like nuts. So then we moved from Watertown, New York to Watertown, Massachusetts, and then there was a kid in our neighborhood, Louis Taverno, was a project kid, and he was a boxer. He was a big shot in town. So I admired him, and then Rocky came out soon after, and then I was hooked. And then it's just like the story's too long. You guys will fall asleep. But now that Mike Tyson's fighting again, I got my little JoePractice channel, and I got my little, Facebook JoePractice and all that stuff. This is like basically just a hobby for me. And I got my invention. Like I'm still trying to sell that. I've been selling that for 30 years. I'm not kidding you. 30 years. And people give me feedback, good feedback. And that's all I really care about. Like, because I invented it for me. I didn't invent it for anyone else. But then when I realized it was pretty cool, then I figured, hey, what the hell? Let you guys check it out. But what's great about that is you can make your own. But the thing is, and then you're stuck with all that rope. And it's a pain, you know what I mean? So you just buy from me and you get the exact type of rope that's good. Those are cool for attracting interview too. So anyway, I'm Joe. I'm JoePractice. I'm 60. If you know anyone who knows Michael Tyson, and you guys are looking for the real Rocky. Never been knocked down, never been knocked out as a heavyweight. No, I fought a lot of tough dudes in Vegas, in Brockton, Massachusetts, in Boston, Massachusetts, in Natick, Massachusetts, in San Antonio, Texas. I did a bunch of fighting there. I lived out there with Joe Souza and Tony Ayala were training me. And I moved to Miami, and then Angelo Dundee was training me, and Chris Dundee, and all those guys over at Bo Jack's gym in Hallandale. I had a bunch of fights. I'm undefeated there. I'm the Miami Beach champion. Anyway, so yeah, check out my how-to boxing stuff. I got a good resume, and like I said, I gave it up when I was 30. And what I'm doing now is I'm like to help my brain and stuff like that. I'm like studying Italian and Portuguese, and I know a little bit of French and Spanish as well. So I'm doing that stuff, and I'm just doing reps. It's good for you. Oh, and also too, I've memorized 22 songs, 10 Sinatra songs over the last 2.5 years. I practice every day. I mean, it's like the easiest thing to practice. All right. Anyway, tell your friends the JoePractice channel. If you guys want to learn some cool shit for an old dude, and maybe I'll end up entertaining you guys. I'll tell you, when I was fighting, I was just looking at some old write-ups. I have had every time I fought, it's been the best fight of the night. Every single time. Every time. When I fight, and I don't get hit, and I do some damage. All right, Joe from the Smoking JoePractice channel. Tell your friends. Ciao.